Alright, lads. Alright. Welcome back. Here's Bastion Assassin. I am live streaming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flags. We just barely finished off Tyranny of King Washington from AC3, but it's time to keep going, because I totally dig Assassin's Creed. As an achievement hunter, I have all these games that I'm waiting to finish, but I can't bear to because there's an Assassin's Creed game coming out this year, so I'd better get my marathon in. Anyway, tonight we'll probably only get done with the first couple sequences. Looks like, yeah, that's right, I did just recently start a save. Gonna delete that one because it's only 3% done. We'll start a new one up. Probably get sequences 1 through 3 done tonight, if I had to guess. And I'm gonna be pretty light on the commentary, so without further ado, here we go! After I say this, it's upstairs, go.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby! Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance? Posh git. Where's he running to?
Follow and I'll kill you!
Yeah. We could work together on this.
Keep your distance!
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward. That schooner will do me just fine.
Kingston, where to commandeer this lubber's ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! One reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! I'll pay you! Anything you like! Oh, God!
Golly.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have an uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But, all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Bane's out! Let's go!
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. Ah, I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes. That is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Ease off the wind! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Fantastic work. Very promising. All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we didn't break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
I know.
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother was Asian.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history, but only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature, Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig.
That's amazing.
And this is through existing broadband networks.
It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
Exactly. C'est bon, t'étais prêt. Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around. See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor. You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Hey them, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the map of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No. Just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
Well, they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge. Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No. Goodness, no. I'm a married man.
Married man of their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers. That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern, a sort of courtyard interior. My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight!
Oh, he's brought me blind! Go, what do I do? Oh, I can't breathe. I think my heart's
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
Ganar de hell!
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes.
In San Luis Potosí.
Ah, we've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Hey, I warned him. You want a dust up? I'll give you one. Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
¡Perro inglés! ¡Ya se cansará! ¡Atacad todo! ¡Atacad! ¡No lo pienso perder! ¡Me voy a cortar las alas!
¡Lo he encontrado!
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡No tienes escapatoria! ¿Quién? ¡Vuelve aquí ahora mismo, lanzadero! ¡Rápido, está ahí! Esto acabará pronto.
Vaya por Dios.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens. Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Oh, perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
Best idea you've had today.
Et fecit Deus sub gramineo frondibus et oculos sacer. Fuerat Camelos.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Take it hot. What?
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging?
Ah, I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
The bell, senor. The hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
Almost there.
This way. This way.
No se puede entrar.
How long will this hanging take, man? Tell me to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want the Arley's mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the castillo. The man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
That's a start. To the Castillo.
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Me han incluido en una lista que mancilla mi buen nombre. Nadie quiere convencerme. Dijeron que quizá no volviera a caminar. Mira, ¿no es hermoso? Yo iba y de repente... ¡Ah! ¡Mierda, lleno!
Pareces tenso. Deja que te ayude a relajarte.
¿Dónde estabas destinado antes de venir aquí?
Ven a probar los buñuelos, querido. Calientes y recién
Si me lo
hechos.
pides así. Hecho. Soy toda una encantadora de sus dientes.
Es un tipo de salto. Otro borrachucho.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Por eso tus manos son...
Los más frescos tendrían que ir a nadar.
No ha perdido la... puesto de parto. La última vez que lo vi, estaba corriendo en círculos con los ojos desorbitados y una sonrisa estúpida.
¡Tú! ¡Alto!
Está cansado el tío.
Buena técnica.
Go fornicate with the devil, stronzo!
¿De verdad es necesario? Ha perdido el seso. Ha perdido el seso.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo y le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame ese señor Tamar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
A friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'll be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning. Tengo un viejo amigo al que he defendido a una...
Are you? It's Conway! The pirate! Mierda, yo tendría que haberme largado.
Cuidado, señor.
Good morning, Doctor. Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? I recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Si, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alley. They could be anywhere.
Protect the sage!
Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that.
Niño tonto. Por eso tus manos son tan...
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, he's set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Una compañía ejemplar, orgullosa y totalmente disciplinada.
Soy mucho más limpia que esas rameras inglesas, te lo aseguro.
Es usted un canalla imperdible. ¡Márchate! ¡Buscando! ¡La han encontrado! Este es el paraíso del ahorro. Lo tengo todo de oferta. No hace falta que vayáis a otra tienda, amigo.
¡Me marcho! ¡Basta! ¡No quiero estar implicado!
Va a ser mi último servicio durante un tiempo.
don't you think?
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
mucho alboroto?
¡Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Warpole.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry? Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el...
Soldier!
Unlucky lads.
¡No bajéis el ritmo!
Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane? Jesus.
Sí, pronto estarás criando malvas.
¿Intentas dejarnos atrás, gusano? ¡Vas a morir! ¡Id por su lado, ciegos!
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship. Soldier!
Unlucky lad. Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el golfo. Quizá estemos a salvo.
Soldier!
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane? Jesus.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee it.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
¡Alto! ¡Detenedlo! ¡Coged al cerdo! ¡Lo pienso meter!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¿Qué nos está retrasando? Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas.
Oro, plata...
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros? ¿Qué?
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Quieto! ¡Me daré lo tuyo!
¡Alto ahí! ¡Tu vida ha terminado!
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
Cálmate. Ni lo intentes, basura. No corras, que es peor. ¡Ah! ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes?
We're going topside. Be ready.
¡Rápido, por el amor de Dios, moved!
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones and Jagabats. It's a hard wind coming.
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Watch on those galleons.
For this weather.
as you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Fire!
Ready to spit, sir!
They cannot stand against us, sir!
Enemies firing! They fire quickly, sir! Do not underestimate them! Look out, man!
I see it.
Enemies firing! Fasten yourselves! Break us apart!
We're being touched!
Yes, raise! The fire is dangerous! Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man! Rogue wave to starboard!
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back then.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home. I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved back in.
Little creature, no?
When I took this brig as mine own.
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
Cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in the corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snakes out. So watch your own attitude, but don't forget about your jack.
Indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Douse all but mains! Mains out, let's go!
Close down, gallants! Brace for impact!
Pull! Reel the lubbers in!
Keep them back! Captain!
To me, Johnny Poker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny, the mate is never sober. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker.
How's the Royals?
Ease the spanker!
Call down and crew up!
Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, we'll all go on a jamboree.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Give me some speed! Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Hey boys! Oh, don't just hear the old man say goodbye, fare ye well.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
Name me a patient. After the bastard!
Nassau has such a different feel from any other city, entire city, or not city, in the entire series. It's so open and low ground, and yet I think that, anyways, Black Flag has the best built cities in the game, where the free running is actually fun. What's ironic is that before AC4 came out, they said that Havana was designed in such a way that they felt they were inspired by Venice. I hate Venice. I know I didn't say that very much in AC2, and I know I harp on AC2 for its flaws. I love AC2, I really do. But it's got its issues, and I think that Venice is just a pain to get around in. The elevation difference between ground and... Oh, I missed that. Between ground and rooftop is so stark and so sharp, and it takes so long to move between them that I often just found myself kind of sticking to one or the other, and I've never really transitioned. Usually that meant ground, because it hurt so much when you fell from the roofs. So I didn't really care for Venice, but Havana is just a blast to run around in. I mean, it's only 2 to 3 stories for most of the elevations, you know.
Don't you want the chance to defend yourself before a magistrate? I have suffered enough.
And the city is just designed in such a way that
just in time. I'll see you
everything
back at boat.
flows together really smoothly, and you're not often left just climbing up the side of the building for very long, you know. And much about Black Flag yet tonight. I love Black Flag. It doesn't have my favorite. It doesn't have my favorite characters, but it's polished in a way that many of the other games in the series are not, and it has got some great cities. They're just well built, and the thing is, it doesn't have so much to do with the actual selection of locations, but with the way that they were built by the developers when the time came to develop this game. And they were incredibly well built. Oh my gosh, I missed. I hit his shoulder. There we go. Headshot. Yep, okay. I still haven't figured out my control scheme after playing every other game before here and having right on the D-pad B for my sword. I can't figure out what to do when it's down. Did they switch it back to right in Rogue? I know that the weapon cross in Rogue is significantly different from how it is in Black Flag. I cannot remember off the top of my head in what ways it is different. Well, I don't want to go... Wait, the prisoners are right here. I was thinking the prisoners were up on the roof. I was going to say I didn't want to go all the way up. And
Henry, come fast.
rescue somebody from inside the castle.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents.
Get my sight.
I like that it doesn't take quite as long to load your gun. It's part of that important philosophy, and it's something I always miss. I don't understand in the marketing phase for the games.
A moment more.
Is how important it is to put gameplay above accuracy, you know, and I think that Ashraf's team really focused on that in Black Flag. You know, it doesn't take as long to load your gun as it does in AC3, for instance. Because it took so long in AC3 that it wasn't fun. You know? Adding the gun combos, fun little things like that. Just little ways of bringing fun into the game. And, you know, the more I've thought about it, the more I say, well, combat doesn't look flashy now. They've taken into account the feedback that they got from E3 was that combat looked awful, and they're gonna work at least on the dashes, so we'll see if that improves. But mechanically, it's basically identical to Breath of the Wild, without the flurry rushes, unfortunately. I love me some flurry rushes.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy. Morning, Kenway. Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Because mine's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village. Aye. Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
Hey, boys! Out!
There's a prize worth taking.
Good. Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in their minds the uneasy idea at any moment and unseen them from prick to stone. What did I do? Take a prize!
Really, has always driven me crazy. Just slightly too far away. We're gonna have you drop into the ocean instead of grabbing onto the side of the ship. Drives me nuts.
Que tengo un buen día, senor. I am Captain Hornigold. They're my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico!
Anyone speak English? Inglés?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. Got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hole and take everything that isn't nailed down. Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen skull size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no... They're as rare as an honest king.
Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo? Row, boys, row, boys, row. Some I stow forward and some I stow after. Way high, Miss Sally Brown. 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Way high, Miss Sally Brown. Oh, way high. And up she rises. Row, boys, row. Way high, and the blocks is different sizes. Way high. Oh, one more pull, don't you hear the mate a-bawling? Row, boys, row.
I think we've
One more
lost them,
pull,
sir.
that's the end of our haul. Sorry,
Get off the wind! Bring it all sail, gammon tight!
¿En qué le puedo ayudar?
Alright, I just want to take a look before we get too much further at our progress tracker. Only 44% of the way done. Which means what, there are 7 missions or so? Yeah, it looks like 7 missions. 7 memories.
Not a bad take.
I'm kind of concerned because it's getting late.
Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colours out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly proud.
I will.
A hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colors will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannon.
Careful around the navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside. Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we? Aye, good thinking.
Fire! Ready, sir! Themselves exposed! Make him big! I'm ready to spin, sir!
Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Fire!
Keep out of her way! She will...
Fire! Yeah! More sail! Hold sail! Fire!
Captain Ransom, I'm there, she's Coral!
Fire!
Ready to back, Captain!
Reef in, all tops!
All sail! Granador!
Ease off the wind!
Muzzle your top!
Fire!
She's weak, she's right there, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Mind the hell, sir! You will break us apart!
Fire! Fire! Reef the topsails, gallants!
Dropping mines would curb her ability
Fire!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
It's too exposed! Take the shots, sir!
Shorten sail! Kill off the squall! Studs up! Let's get moving! Count the gallants of wine!
Foremost gallants in!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! And give him a taste of British steel!
Keep them off on decks! If they come, grab them jumpers! Keep right there!
Alright. Now I'm going to ignore the full sync requirement. Because I'm good to you guys, and I don't want to sit here and try and raise my wanted level until I get a hunter. Instead, I'm just looking for anybody that has metal. I have no idea on that guy. That guy will do. I might just sink anything along the way. Nah. Full sync can be done later on. Just gonna go ahead and finish off the mission.
Jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, "You eat the doors and I eat the steak."
Wipe him out! Ready to fire! Take a shot! Batten yourselves for impact! Fire! That'll wipe him out! Call in the stunsail!
I was feeling irresponsible and decided I might as well try and get pirate hunters after me. Oh, I just love the naval too much. This is what's gonna be so hard. Black Flag, there's just so much fun stuff to do. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to just stick to the story, and I need to get to bed. You know, it's late here. I should just stop, but I don't want to.
Ease off the wind! Loose all and trim shot to the wind! All sails loose and stand! We be touched!
I don't want the medal yet. Shame on me. It's still not full. Ah, wait. Yes, it is, because there's a hunter. Let's do this.
Mainmast, bring in the top out! Down, sword sail! Loose and catch the wind!
Down west, old ship that ever did sail.
I dreamed a dream the other night. Lord, awaiting order! Fire! We're ready, sir! Ease off the wind! Do not let her ram us, Captain! Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Fire!
Ready to bark, sir!
Fire!
Look, Captain, well-placed shot there!
Fire!
Not us that time!
Down's all but men! Reef the men! Pull up down!
There's so many more tactical options in Black Flag than there are in AC3. The combat feels a lot more flexible and a lot more engaged.
Ready to fire, sir! Clears down! Catch some wind!
Oh my gosh, those both missed. There we go.
Get off the squall! They're off and bringing those royals! Now! Get them aloft! Down sword sail! Mains out! Let's go! Come and go on, lads! Hold tight! Take the away! Let's to the prize! Take the fight, sir! Look, one of the swamps that's putting on that! Keep them back!
Alright, that's quite a bit of metal. I don't really want to repair, I just want to reduce my wanted level, but you can't do that until after we complete this mission by going and actually reducing your wanted level at a port, which I don't know why anyone would do that instead of just sinking a schooner.
That was a rumble by
But
God.
hey, maybe if you hate the naval
Fine
combat,
purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official will see the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
I love this shanty, if only for the really bad Dutch. I lived a couple years in the Netherlands and Belgium, And I'm not going to say my Dutch is fluent, especially now 10 years down the road from when I was there. But the Dutch in this is really bad. I mean, it's like somebody had more of a German understanding or something. I don't know, that might be part of the shanty. I wasn't familiar with the shanty. But gives me a laugh. Here it is.
For a great big Dutchman rammed my bow and said, "Young man, this is mein Frau."
Well, they tried. It's like, take a pirate and let him hear some Dutch. He kind of understands German, so he interprets it from that ear. That might be what he got.
Care to lose the lawman's friend?
Right, now we're supposed to go... What are we supposed to do in here? Buy some upgrades? Yeah, the broadside cannons, right? Nothing else we can get because we haven't done jack squat yet. Alright, that'll be stuff I'll do out of stream, most likely. Since there will be an incredible amount of it.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work. It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard. But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have anybody you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too.
That's still Sequence 3?
Aye. It's a
Must
good
be.
idea.
Yeah, because that was mission 4. It took a while. We were gonna push through. I got work in the morning, but we were gonna push through. I shouldn't have started Sequence 3. That meant not getting the jackdaw.
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Oh, Billy Riley was a dancing master. It is time to go now. Haul away your anchor. Haul away your anchor. 'Tis our sailing time. Get some sail upon her. Haul away your halyards. Haul away your halyards. It's our sailing time. Get her on her course now. Haul away your foresheets. Haul away your foresheets.
Royals and top! Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail! My trumps!
Waves are
Captain fancy to swim!
if I heard the glimmer of a collectible as I passed this island. I think Edward would have spotted it. You know, it would have appeared on the minimap. Oh, must have been those chests I heard.
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
We trade at prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quantity he knows is sound.
This is hearty molasses and raw cane, that's the difference.
It gladdens me to hear your say, sir. Despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
Burford, Manning, to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and until, boys. We're going home. You break it.
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Addy. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping, and it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
A man of vision. I like this idea.
Reef in all tops! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals! Our force
The
patrol these
issue I
waters closely,
have
Captain.
with the way the ship stuff works
Hold
is
at
you
it.
spend
There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
far more time watching your mini-map than you do watching the ocean. The detection cones weren't quite so strict. There were other ways of evasion than just maintaining your distance, not being in front of ship, hang ship. They could have done better with the ships. And it only really matters like in a couple of story missions, like 4 or 5 tops. But I kind of wish it was more effort on it.
Give us a shanty.
Oh, we just heard this one though. This one became enough of a fan favorite that they ended up using it as an Easter egg. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, when you're in Edward Kennedy's manor, they're trying to reduce distance.
Bearing down on land, sir!
That's Handbar.
This man's working for Peter Bagfoot's people. Do you know them? The Bagfoots and their sugar empire.
Aye. Beckford and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled, or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like, toiling on a plantation day and night?
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between 2 metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in Thatcher's made proper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
I love Ade, but that was an incredibly technical answer
It's a
he gave
risk
about
to
his
anchor
time
too
on the
close.
plantation.
The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw.
I suppose, though, he does not yet know Edward and doesn't want to speak of the experience it was, being robbed of his freedom. Just get in early and get one of the bells.
Stand still.
They'll get caught.
What's happened here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
I get the bushes, but the cane sugar is kind of ridiculous. Handy, but a little ridiculous.
Double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious.
Oh no, you don't. Come back.
You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do! Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Hell's going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
I think there's a sound glitch going on here. It's making it seem like I'm too far away to hear the conversation.
Oh, I did it.
You can curse me later. Now you work.
I'd like to speak to the job here. I require entrance to the warehouse.
Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh?
We all want to get to our points.
Is there no one sober here? Fetch me the warehouse key, if you please.
What was that, Jones? Key to the task in hand.
The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
You can curse me later. Now you work. Speed the key. We all want to get to our point. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods.
Ah, damn the
You can curse me later. Now you work.
So they made the stealth significantly easier in Black Flag than 3. This is the thing I never really noticed. You know, having just finished off 3 today. That's got the key holder it is. And then going right into 4.
I'm not one of them, whoever they are.
I realized something. In 3, when you've been spotted, you're not immediately able to go into a blend bush. But in 4 you can, and it makes the stealth significantly
Can't even record day. He's not about.
That could be good or bad depending on who you are. Obviously. Like this, look, I'm totally gonna get away with that. Yep. Totally got away with that.
Oh no, you don't. Come back.
Oh, just watch that guy die. Oh, but there's whistling. There's whistling. Alright, time to loot the warehouse and get the move on. We still got a couple missions left to do after this one. It's hard to realize, I mean, there's so many systems that were introduced in Black Flag, you don't really think about it. So many of these systems were introduced, and they needed a ton of tutorial missions. Are we back in Nassau now? Oh. The map works differently than it does in AC3, of course. That is not Nassau. That is an island where we saw, what's her name before, isn't it? No, it's not. We saw her over here, I think. Yeah, at Andreas Island. What's this one? Proper defenses. I don't even remember that mission. Better get a move on.
Jumps the hill with a slippery tail, climbs up aloft and reaches the topsail, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye with westerly, blow ye with flow, jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes, and then up jumps the shark with his tyrosy.
Tops! Gallants!
Well, that was a special moment.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
I thought I could get closer than that. Obviously not.
Captain overboard!
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous, free, And out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Jackdaw handles nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way, easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye. And we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.
This is why it's a pain. It's like, oh, I'll just wait until I'm just out of range of this guy so I can do my thing. I'm gonna get
Warship incoming, Captain!
nice. Well, I think I knew it was
Seems to be
why that
alone, sir.
immediately break detection. I hate to be critical. I love Assassin's Creed so much. Man, just especially Black Flag I love so much, but the naval stuff just a different kind of system. Not that I have any better ideas. Oh, I'm gonna get pinched in those detection cones. That is fantastic. Ugh. Like I said, because you spend the whole time really watching your mini-map instead of watching the game. Now, it's a good thing Black Flag's got a really well-designed mini-map, but I'd rather be watching it.
Larboard, Captain! Some wrecked cargo adrift here, sir.
Gotta be getting close, I think.
Douse the gallants and royals!
We're also getting too close to the
Ease the
ship.
spanker! Hold down! Starboard, cabin! Bring some over in the water, cabin! Loose all, let's move! I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps!
Charles Vane. He's as reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect the man.
I'm so screwed if I get hit by the mortars because I don't think any upgrades.
Every last! Cruise up! Eat her sticks! Douse those gallants! Pull! Pull! All sail! She'll take it! 4! Pull up all the things! Look, they fire mortars, Captain!
Charles Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news.
Well, I have no
for
heavy
them.
shots, so I won't be
Bleeding
getting full
bastards!
self-sufficient.
We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast.
Fire! Down to the drink! Fire! That's for our captain! We're ready, sir! Fire! 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 Here it comes! Here it comes! Fire! Steady, lads! Fire! Incoming fire! 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 Down to the drink! Down to the drink! Firing! Fire! All in the stunsail! Fire! Fire! Ground on every incoming fire! 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 Fancy a wee swim, do you? Cruiser, eat her six! Fancy a wee swim, do you? Fire! Down to the drink! We're ready!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Alright, we'll just continue on. This is the final mission of Sequence 3. I'm just gonna head on to that and wrap up the stream tonight because it's super late where I am. I'm ready to call it a night. Not really a late so, just gonna go finish off this last mission. Hopefully I can pull it off kind of okay, and then call it a night.
She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. She's lovely cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys. Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo? Some I stow forward and some I stow after. 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
We cannot be caught in that monster.
40 fathoms or more below, boys. Oh, way high and up she rises. Way high, and the blocks is different sizes. Oh, one more pull, don't you hear the mate a bawling? Row, boys, row, boys, row. One more pull, that's the end of our hauling. Way high, Sally,
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay. Never was the King's Council so unified. ¡Alto ahí!
¿Tienes curiosidad? ¿Por qué no miras tú?
That ruins things for my full sync. That's alright though. I'll come back to it. I failed full sync already, it's time to just run right on through.
Hey!
Finish the mission.
No te muevas. Enemigo tiros.
Ouchie. I don't know if they can run past that little... Oh, they did. Okay.
¡Alto! ¡Tengo a tiros! ¡Listo para abrir fuego! ¡El lechón está a tiro! ¡Listo para abrir fuego! ¡Intenta despistarnos! ¡Alto! ¡Seguid detrás de él!
Double counters are so rare. Alright, no need to worry about air assassination since I've already botched sync.
muchachos! ¿Cómo
Get in there and make a bed. That's a big ship. I might just air assassinate it anyway.
Remember the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp. Ah!
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Bucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world, without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
Hey. I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work. And they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me. It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find.
We would skip this part. I would continue with this at the beginning of the next stream. However, that does not provide me with the opportunity to do any reroll between streams.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
We will continue this near the beginning of Sequence 4.
Hello? Hi? Testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the, Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise. In charge of all the tech stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Right now, and the 10-way line is our priority.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi, thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Alan, bonjour.
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too. A locked door? Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this. Now, You need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside. You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise, you'll just go to bed too sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you...
I am not sure I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all, you're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Exactly.
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee, doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, my parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as, damn it, to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon. As faith, we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we like. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Alright, well, here we are at the beginning of Sequence 4, and I am ready to go crash. So, I am going to call it a night, and we will continue with Sequence 5 tomorrow. Sorry, Sequence 4 tomorrow. Looks like we are going to have to do at least a little bit of mission, at least a couple of missions, 1 or 2, before I'll be able to do any free roam. So, we'll do a stream for 4 tomorrow, maybe then separate ones for the sequences after that. If you enjoyed this stream, please follow me here on Twitch. If you're watching later on YouTube, then like and subscribe. And as always, remember, just have fun.